Hello and welcome to another special episode of Divinity Original Sin. I did a lot of crafting already in the series with Commandelicious, but I thought, and we already talked about it a little bit, I should do a whole episode dedicated to crafting, telling you where I actually found the crafting recipes that we didn't figure out in the game already. And yeah, do some on-screen crafting and just telling you a little bit what I have in mind, what I'm looking for, what I don't care about. Obviously that is solely me. I'm not telling you this is the best idea or not, but just my thoughts on the thing after like 100 hours in the game or something. So these are the recipes we have right now. If you read or pick up and read specific books you can find in the game, you actually get new recipes. That starts pretty early in the game and just goes on and on and on and on and on later in the game. You can also just combine stuff and figure out new recipes on your own, and obviously you can look it up on the internets. But first let's have a look through what I have. So all of those are obviously in different categories, and the wiki I'm using, as far as I remember, categorizes those in the same, well, more or less in the same categories. Which is rather nice. Most of the time I just go show unavailable because, as is, and as you already saw, I have a lot of recipes already, so just don't show the unavailable makes that list a little bit shorter. But yeah, so first of all we're going to start a little bit of cooking, mostly because that gives me stuff that's actually worth something. So an apple pie, for example, doesn't weigh that much, but is worth like 16 ducats, or gold, or whatever you want to call it. Granted, we have a lot of money already. This is, I think, after episode 77 or something. So we do have a lot of money already, but more money doesn't hurt. Sorry. As you can see, both Gori and Lucy are rather over encumbered right now. That is because I emptied my storage chest so I can actually craft stuff. So I have a stove over here, or yeah, a stove, and if I go to consumables, I could, for example, let's take a herring. Say I want to take like 5 of those, combine, and it makes 1 dinner. A herring is worth like 4 ducats or 4 gold. The dinner is worth 8, so I just doubled its worth. I can do that over and over again. Perfect. Now I have a lot of dinners, and if I go away from the stove and go back in the crafting recipe, I don't have the stove over here anymore. So if I go to consumables, take 1 of my mugs of beer, 1 of the dinners I have, and combine those, I get a dwarven stew, which is already gone. There it is. So I have a dwarven stew. It heals, it gives strength, and it's worth 10 ducats. So diminishing returns on this one, because the dinner was like worth 1 dinner was worth 8. 1 mug of beer is worth 2. No, it's actually the same. Perfect. So we can do a lot of this stuff. It's pretty easy to get more beer, if I remember correctly. Somewhere in here is actually yeah, beer barrels. So I could just walk over here with all of my empty mugs, refill them, and make more and more dwarven stews and just sell them. So it's an easy way of making money, basically. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of other stuff you can do. I really stopped making food, more or less because we already have a lot of money. and because I wanted to focus on other stuff. What you can do, obviously, is make weapons or increase the stats of your weapons a slight bit, but as we already have like epic and legendary weapons all around, basically I'm not sure that's actually worth something, so not doing that really. What I'm doing, or what I want to do most of the time, is make skill books. You may have heard me talk like skill books, skill books, and give me where are they? Probably an ingredient somewhere. Yeah, give me these blank skill books or high tier blank skill books. Those are worth obviously lots, but if you have magical, if you have specific scrolls, you can actually make skill books of those skills, which is awesome, because you can learn those spells and you don't have to spend the scroll. So where do I get those skill book recipes from? Well, I think maybe I actually have a few of them learned in my grimoire. So I think pretty much from the beginning I knew how to make, if I can find it, resurrection scrolls. Takes water essence and life essence. This is one of the first recipes you learn, or you just know it. Resurrection scrolls are obviously pretty important, and especially at the start of the game, that is one of the things that sets you back a fair bit of money. So I could have a teleportation scroll, I need a tether for that, air essence, and a sheet of paper. What I would, and here's a tip from what I learned. I'm not sure exactly if the game is in that regard better than the last one, but if you had, at least in the first Divinity Original Sin, if you had any, and let me see if I can find it. Nope, wrong one again. If you had any letters or sheets of papers, not books, but just notes and one-pages basically, and you used the recipes button for scrolls and stuff, they would actually take those letters, which is a bad thing because some of those are needed for quests. So my tip would be, look at the recipe you have and just make it yourself, so that it actually takes a sheet of paper and not one of the letters or whatever you needed. So you saw I have a lot of sheet of papers, like 75 right now. How to do those? Basically you need wood chips, which you can make. Let me look it up really quick, because I already forgot. I think it is an axe and wood, but don't quote me on that, and I actually can't find it right now. Give me my search, please. Alright, to Google. Alright, one of the... Oh no, that is Original Sin 1. Well, that doesn't help me. Well, whatever. It's pretty easy. I think it's an axe or something, and wood, any type of wood, probably wood branches or something, and you get wood chips. If you pick the wood chips and apply water to them, you get wood pulp. and if you heat that up, you get paper. So that is the recipe, basically. And after that, you have the option, and I'm going to show you the website actually now. So let me get the display capture over here. Perfect. So I'm right now on the Divinity Original Sin 2 Wiki. Under equipment and crafting, there's the crafting page, and there you can just go to scrolls, which is which can be found here. So, wood pulp is wood chips and a water source, and if you have wood pulp and add an oven to that, you get a sheet of paper. That's how I made all of those sheet of papers, or most of them. And now comes the list of different scrolls of paper. For all of them, or most of them, you need a sheet of paper, some form of secondary ingredient, and sometimes even a third ingredient. No fourth ingredient, just 3 of them most of the time. I already have a list of stuff I wanted to learn, both for my own characters and for Commandelicious characters. Obviously, I showed him the wiki and was like, hey, please tell me what you want to know. And we right now have over here a shopping list, basically, in all of those funny little categories. And yeah, a list of what we want, with all the what do I need and whatever, and at the top is the ingredients lists, what kind of skill book I need, and the different essences. And in the parentheses, sorry, is what I have in my inventory right now, so that I actually know what I still have to pick up and not. That's obviously not up to date, basically, but yeah. So, fishbone and something else. I already forgot what that makes, so let me look it up. Fish bone, bone cage we already have, so I could actually just oh yeah, it's already cursive. Perfect. Rose. Raise Bone Widow, I actually tried to make, but the problem apparently is that I can't make a skill book out of this. So, if I remember correctly, magical, and give you the game view again. You have the Raise Bone Widow scroll over here, but I can't make it into a skill book for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure, which is a shame, really. But let me see if it works now and it was just a bug or something. That would be nice, but I'm not sure. So, normally it is the scroll, the skill book for that, and just combine. And now it worked. Okay, probably just a bug, no idea. Maybe it's a level requirement I needed. I have no idea, but yep, cool, awesome, that worked. Finally. Okay, so I can go back to our shopping list and make that cursive. So, what else do we want, and what else do we have, really? Let me show you the shopping list again. So, summon oily blob. I think I already have the skill book. Not the skill book, the scroll for that. Yes, I do indeed. Sorry, I have to enable and disable the thing. So, I have that, but I do like the blank skill book for that. I only have water, summoning high tier blank witchcraft. Okay. and fire, which is okay. Totally fine. So let's see if I can make a pyromancy skill book. Pyrokinetic, perfect. Let's show you the list again. Yeah. So Meteor Shower would be the highest tier. It's polymorph, pyrokinetic 5, free memory, and rather high damage stuff. Not going for that right now. Maybe. I don't think I can actually make any of those because I'm pretty sure I don't have an adult antler right now. Let me look through my inventory. No, doesn't look like. I know that we have a normal antler. This is something I wish the game had, was like a search button inside. Give me a second. Inside of the crafting, there is a search button here, but it's only for that, and I really wish there was one here because I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, and going through all of that is, yeah, that really takes a while. So let's see if we can just, nope, not zoom in, but scroll up. That is a pitchfork. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff we probably don't need. This is the next thing I really should do, is like just get rid of all of that crap, but right now I can't see anything I would need. No, no antlers. Alright, that's fine. What I could do for now, I mean, while I'm at it, knock down arrowhead, arrow shaft, done. Because I can, and it's out of the inventory now, so yay. Okay. Anything else I could show you for the moment? I don't think so, because, well, water maybe. Nope. What were the other skill books I have? Nope. Witchcraft, no. Summoning. Sure. We already have this skill. We already have that skill. And now the question is, nope. Do we have, that's Shadow Essence, Life, Fire, Earth. No. Okay. No, I think we are pretty much set right now because all of the blank skill books we have right now don't do me anything. I can't make any hydrosurface stuff. Summoning, I've just looked at those I want to have, and I actually don't need them. So it's only those 4 I really want. Dominant Mind I already have. Door to Eternity I already have. Warp Infusion apparently can only be bought after a certain level. And Soulmate, I don't have the Tormented Essence, so I'm out of luck in that case, and I don't want to spend anything else. Oh, Arrow Thirch, maybe. Nether Swab. Chanterelle, that could work. Sure. Let's see if we can make that. So, let's get back to the game screen in full. We need, obviously, let me get that out of the way for a second. There it is. We need, for the skill book, a sheet of paper. One is enough. We need chanterelle mushroom. I should have a few of those. Penny bun. That's the wrong one as well. There's a chanterelle. Perfect. Number 2. And last but not least, we need a high quality air essence. There it is. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And combine. Nether swap scroll. So we are going to take the skill book. And no magical. Find the nether swap scroll. And doesn't work. Okay, maybe for some reason. Let's see, is it a source thing? No, it isn't. So I'm actually not sure what the problem is here. Because that's the same problem I had before with the raised bone witcher skill book. No idea why it didn't work. Which annoys me to no end, obviously. But yeah, nether swap is error search, so air, so blank skill book air should work. But it doesn't. I have no idea why. Maybe that's a bug in the game, maybe it actually is something about level or whatever. But yeah, no idea. I will have to look into that some more. But for now, that should be it. All I wanted to show you, really. I mean, we are at 22 minutes right now, so I'll end the episode, the special episode here. Again, the website, I'm going to show you the full address in a moment. So this is the nether swap requirements, and here we have the website. Divinity Original Sin 2.wiki.fextralife.com, and then had obviously /crafting or scrolls or whatever you want to go. There is a lot of other stuff obviously in here. If you just go to the homepage, you have a lot of information, guides, walkthroughs, world information, equipment, combat systems, and so on. I actually noticed that it isn't perfectly accurate in everything, obviously. For one, the wiki says that the tools may also be reused indefinitely, such as the repair hammer, which actually isn't true. But that may just be a bug in the game, and or tools in this case means tools for making, for crafting and not for actually repairing, because if you use the repair hammer for repairs, to repair your gear, that actually uses up the repair hammer, which is a change from the first game I really don't like. Because now a repair hammer is actually like a consumable, and it's just weird. Normally in normal games or in reality, you can use a repair hammer as often as you like, really. But that's the game mechanics. It's okay. But yeah, so this is from me for now. May do another episode. Just talking about my build or the different character builds I'm working on, and also what I haven't done yet, on screen at least, is read all of the books. So just give you a chance to see what we've been reading, and yeah, that will be another episode though. So For now, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?